Ladies and gentlemen of the Fracker Nation, today is July 17th and I have absolutely the worst razor cut ever. This has been bleeding since 3:30. No, yes, 3:30. I was razoring, I don't know which, shaving, and I nipped myself and this hasn't stopped bleeding. I've used countless tissues, but it does not stench the flow of blood. There are two things I really want to focus on, and I don't know which one I shall talk about first, but I think I've come to a decision. First, I think out of the entire 13 subscribers, the two of you that might watch this would probably want to know what's going on. And I'll probably start with Monday. Monday is in Europe, probably in Italy right now, or maybe Germany, or France, or blah blah blah. But anyway, she won't be back for another 2 weeks. Tuesday is Chelsea, and she's in yearbook camp, so she hasn't made a video in a week or so. It's probably that. And I heard it's always on private, so it's not like it matters. Wednesday's Deepika, and she's home. I just don't know why she's making her videos. Probably just got bored of this retarded channel, which nobody views. But hopefully I'll be able to change that around once I get some more confidence up. Thursday is Alan, as you guys probably know, and he has gone off to college, so he's doing college things, like studying the woman's anatomy, and getting drunk, and getting high, and etc. Lindsay and I are home, and today is my video in a very long time. Saturday and Sunday, Amanda and Nicole are in Disneyland for the 80th time, because they like Disneyland a lot. Not that I know why. You'll have to ask them yourselves. So today, I just finished watching Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, and I gotta tell you, it's probably the crappiest movie I've ever seen in my life, because the details were missing, and it was just crappy. I mean, the humor was good. I mean, I enjoy the humor very much, especially when Harry did the whole fangs thing, and it was good humor all around. Hermione was exceptionally great, although she was just beautiful overall, but the point is, a lot of things got left out or put in that was not supposed to be there. For example, why was Luna rescuing Harry? Why wasn't Tonks there? Why is Professor Filtwick so tiny? No, I'm just messing. But seriously though, a lot of things didn't make sense. The burrow got blown up. That never happened in the book. What else? Bellatrix never fought the four of them. That made no sense. I mean, it really, I don't know. I'm just completely lost with that movie. I mean, you would think after the third movie, which sucked, by the way. For those of you who are hardcore Harry Potter fans, you know that was a horribly made movie. An okay fourth movie, again with the fifth movie with the lack of details. You would think they would try a little harder with book 6 and movie 6. But no, instead they leave out details and add stuff that's not necessary. For example, if you guys have watched the movie, and if you don't, just click X out right now, during the end, Harry is not, full body binded by Dumbledore, not covered by the invisibility cloak, but rather is hiding and is cornered by Snape. And there is no big battle that most of us were looking forward to, the battle between good versus evil, Aurors versus non-Aurors. There was just moving by Snape, moving with Draco and the rest of them to the forest, and then Harry runs up, attacks, fails, might I add. Hagrid doesn't come out and yell at Snape. No one gets injured. It was rather peaceful. And I don't know if they were trying to keep it under PG-13, but honestly, I think most Harry Potter fans wanted to see that fight. That fight was supposed to be the climax. It was supposed to be the turning of Snape. For some of us, before Book 7 came out, was what we thought, what we expected, that Snape would turn. And also, not that it matters so much, but what happened to Bill and Fleur? I mean, she was supposed to come back, marry Bill, not in this movie in particular, but come back in general, know the family, and etc., etc. That was the sort. I was kind of looking forward to that, because I expected Fleur to clash with Ginny and the rest of the family. I wanted to see Ron completely fall head over heels for her, and I wanted to see Bill, because he's only shown up like once. To my memory, I think he's only shown up once. And to me, that's kind of weird. I mean, Bill's supposed to be the cool guy. I mean, not to say Charlie isn't cool. I mean, he's a freaking dragon tamer. But, you know, Bill was the guy who was wearing the fangs in his ears and the dragon scale boots and etc. etc. So, I mean, I was very disappointed with that movie. I mean, the humor, again, as I say, was excellent. Characters did great. But honestly, I was very disappointed. Hopefully, they say that the book 7, movie 7, Deathly Hallows, will be split into 2 parts. Hopefully, that won't be as crappy as book 5, 7, 3, part of 4, half the series, basically, if you think about it. Also, the theme for this week was supposed to be what you like, and it was supposed to pertain to a certain theme. And I think some of you might happen to stumble upon this video and wonder, where's the StarCraft? Because I will be talking about the StarCraft 2, the most highly anticipated game for probably 20 years. Because after Brood War in 98, StarCraft in maybe 93-ish, okay, not 20 years, 15, but by the time StarCraft 2 comes out, it will probably be 20 years. Because let's face it, as soon as we found out StarCraft 2 was coming out, there's been delays and delays and delays. It's supposed to be released this summer, last winter, last fall, etc., etc. But let's face it, for those of you that actually play StarCraft, for those of you looking for StarCraft and gone on StarCraft2.com, you'll see there hasn't been many updates. The updates are months in between. You'll see the release of a Marine. 6 months later, you'll see the release of a Ghost. Units we've already seen. There hasn't been very much changing. And the 3 videos that are on top, you don't even see the biography of those units. I mean, for the Zerg, did you see a biography of the Roaches? Did you see a biography of the Spine Crawlers, something like that? Like the new Sunken that can move, apparently. I mean, we didn't see the biography of these units, so, I mean, I guess they're trying to keep it even between us new players, but personally, I don't see why the Korean pros and some of the white pros are able to get the game before we do. I mean, we're the ones that are the large majority of the money that are going to pay for StarCraft 2, because we are the general population. We are the people who actually play the game for fun, not for a living, which means we're more likely to get it. Because think about it, if you're going to pay for a game and then fight in it, like, you know, competitions and stuff, you're actually risking money for it. For the rest of us, we're just playing for fun to see if we can own the noob whose gamer tag is XSI'mCoolXX. In other news, yeah, StarCraft 2 is not going to be released for a while. However, some people, sources, maybe reliable ones, maybe some unreliable ones, say that they're going to come out the winter of 2009. And personally, if it does come out in the winter of 2009, I personally think that will be a wonderful thing, because I will either 1, buy it myself, or 2, you can't see my fingers, but 2, get my parents to get it for me for Christmas, and hopefully get as much experience as I can before New Year's. And then probably after New Year's, I'll probably just stop. Because honestly, the balance in Brood War is probably the best it's gonna get. I mean, I think most of people would agree, generally, I know there's some of you extremes out there, that the units are generally balanced. Yes, 1,000 Lurkers plus Dark Swarm can own almost any unit, but we're just saying, generally, the units are balanced. So I leave you today with not 1 video, but 2. I will make a second video right after this. Maybe some of you will see it, maybe some of you won't. Please, write in the comments, give me any hints you want, maybe how I can improve, or if I have improved, just say that I have. I don't want to be ranting on thinking I'm doing great when I'm really not. So, Saturday I won't see you, Sunday I won't see you, but I will see me, because I'll be uploading another video. And yeah, okay, I'm going to sign off now. Bye.